I'm going to show you the entrance to the Vanity Ballroom. It's a very pretty building here, right on the corner. The brickwork, you can tell, was very pretty at one point. The second floor is actually the ballroom. The first floor was used as retail. So we just popped in. You can see the window here. The metal was bent. We easily hopped in 2 feet first. No big deal. Ground level. No jumping, no climbing. Just pretty nice. You can see in here the debris is really, really heavy. There's not much resemblance left. So hopefully we can find some parts that still look like the old Vanity Ballroom. This was designed in 1929 and specifically for the purpose to be a very flamboyant venue for music and dancing, as was typical of the era. Look at that very, very cool old column head. It looks like a person and a child or something. So just in case you were wondering, the window we crawled in right there from the bent wires, if you just go underneath the stairs and a little bit farther, wide open doorway to walk right in. It held a lot of major bands in the 30s and 40s, and it closed in 58. It was reopened in 64, only for once a week, and then it closed again very shortly after. This was featured in Eminem's 8 Mile movie, and in '82 the U.S. put it on its National Register of Historic Places. So obviously they haven't helped keep it up as a historic place, but it is actually on the list. It's just stacked up. Where's the front entrance slash street? TV. Look at that hole you saw. So there's the corner, which was very pretty from the outside and probably was at one time the main entrance maybe. But there is absolutely nothing left in here. The ceiling is gone, the walls are gone, the floor is gone.
There's a nice toilet.
That's funny. A couple tiles.
Nice.
Where are we first walking?
There's tall bears.
You can see the original archway shape. Stuff, but it's pretty cool. We're in the bottom level of the Vanity Ballroom, which was actually used as retail stores. The ballroom is actually upstairs, supposedly. So we're gonna go that way and try to see if the stairs outside will lead us up into what was once the ballroom. So although I want to say by architectural details this probably was once part of the ballroom, due to the archways, some of the column headings, and even some of the trim work you can see over here. But I bet hopefully we'll find what we're actually looking for upstairs. Here we are on the back of the Vanity Ballroom. It is up here on the second level. We've just climbed up the outside staircase. There's a very neat tree actually climbing up through the grate here on the bottom. And they have very seriously boarded this up, as you can see, and it's really bad up here. Whoa. Up the ladder across the barely existing floor to the other set of stairs.
Hey, thank you.
Be careful. So I wonder where it actually is supposed to come up. Because that's the staircase down. But we didn't see any staircases. It actually looks like it's to outside. Straight outside.
Yeah.
It was actually completely ice in here. Oh, the stairs are totally ice. Now this was the Vanity Ballroom. Above what we were walking down before, which was retail. The floor is very, very rotted. This is actually a wood floor, which was, as you can tell, the seating area. There's the stage, and you can see most of the floor in the center is completely gone. The curtain is still hanging though above the stage, and there are some really awesome design pieces, almost Aztecian. That is really cool. Look at that. It's interesting that with most of the ceiling gone and the floor completely crumbling into the level below us, how well that these pieces on this part of the wall are completely preserved. There's the doors we were actually staying in front of from the outside. I can tell you it's no longer protected by ADP.
No.
This must have been a very nice bathroom at one point because this is like stone.
Yeah.
It's still here. Toilets, I have to say, are the one thing we always find when we're exploring that's still pretty much intact. They last.
Oh?
It's caved in over here too. And it's actually a very small stage. You know, the light looks really neat from here.
Yeah, it does.
You can see different colored bulbs. See that?
Yeah, the greens and the yellows and
Blue, there's a blue over there. The really sad thing is everywhere around here you look, I see one place that's left open on the corner. That one's completely closed as well. Oh wow. Here was the original code check by section of where you would by section of where you would sit, and every hook is numbered. That's neat. That's a service you don't see anymore. Code check desk kind of follows the pattern of everything else. So does the mirror trim. Do you think this was tickets?
Oh yeah, I betcha. Hold on. Oh, hi.
How many tickets, please? This is cool. Hi.
Hi.
Behind us is the Vanity Ballroom. We just explored it with you. My definite wrap up for this one is you definitely need your boots in here too. And if you're coming in any sort of winter or winter-ish month, for those of us in Northwest Ohio or Southeast Michigan, it's complete ice. So
Yeah.
just be careful.
Bring ice skates.
Yes, bring your ice skates. You could definitely skate on it. Do not walk on the center of the floor where the seating was. It's definitely not safe anymore. Again, this is another one you can actually walk straight off the outside in. You don't need to climb in at anything or jump in anything. My favorite in here is actually the Aztec and Mayan type designs that are somehow still partially intact or completely intact on this side of the wall. What's your favorite part?
I like the lamp up in the middle.
So the lamp up in the middle was probably really cool at one time.
He lives here, go home.
Just in case anyone attacks you, we have found handsaws all over this theater and the last one. At least it's rusty and I'm sure it could probably give you a nasty infection.
Yeah.